Hello and welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV Travelogue Primer, an introduction to seasonal events. Let's start with an overview of what I plan to discuss here today. Since this is the inaugural episode, we'll take a look at a brief history of seasonal events in 14 and their real-world counterparts. As I would like to try and keep this introductory episode on the shorter side, let's get into it. When Final Fantasy XIV officially relaunched as A Realm Reborn on August 27, 2013, it wasn't long before the rebuilt realm of Eorzea saw its first seasonal event in the form of the Moonfire Fair. This event likes to put an emphasis on beach time fun, as it often takes place in the summer during the month of August. And when the Moonfire Fair ends, we roll right into another event whose roots began in 2014 as a celebration of the anniversary of 14's relaunch, the Rising. Thus far, the Rising has always taken place on either the 26th or 27th of August, as A Realm Reborn's relaunch was on the 27th, like I mentioned earlier. Then, usually coming in around mid to late October, we have All Saints' Wake. As you could likely guess from the timing, this is indeed our Halloween event. Rounding out the end of the year, we have the Starlight Celebration. This is our Christmas-themed event, and it usually runs from mid-December until December 31st. At the top of the year, typically right as the Starlight Celebration ends, we again roll right into another event. Our New Year's event blends Chinese and Japanese themes together for what we have come to know as Heaven's Turn. Starting out near the beginning of the month of February, we have Valentine's Day. You guessed it, that would be Valentine's Day. Up next, around the beginning of March, we have an event known as Little Ladies' Day. Now, this one's a bit of a toughie as I'm not personally familiar with any real-world events that would correlate to this one. Although, after a bit of research, my best guess would be the Japanese Shinto holiday of, apologies for my pronunciation, Hinamatsuri, also known as Doll's Day or Girl's Day. The next one is Hatching Tide, our Easter equivalent, with a starting date taking place anywhere from the end of March to the middle of April. If you enjoy egg-related puns and play on words, this event will surely have you cracking a smile. And capping off our list, we have the Make It Rain campaign, an event based around the in-game location, the Manderville Gold Saucer, which first debuted in 2016. While usually running during the first half of June, as far as I can tell, there is no real-world equivalent for this one. To be perfectly honest, I get the feeling that this event exists just to fill the void between Hatching Tide in April and the Moonfire Fair in August. Of course, it could just be a fun little way to promote the Gold Saucer and help drive player engagement with that particular kind of content. Whatever the reason, I welcome having another event to look forward to each year. Whew. And with that, our actually not so brief section of a brief history of seasonal events in 14 comes to a close. Thanks for coming with me on what I'm calling a primer episode for a series that I have dubbed the Final Fantasy XIV Travelogue. Please look forward to the next entry into this series, which will be all about the Moonfire Fair. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, it's post-credits me here. I just wanted to come clean and say this video was actually supposed to be part of the Moonfire Fair episode, but after I recorded the script and saw how long the whole thing was, I was like, yikes, this is way too long. So as a result, I decided to chop it out and give it its own video. And here we are. Also, I just wanted to give a massive shout out to a friend of mine that helped me with the script, as well as bouncing ideas back and forth. I feel the overall quality of this has been made a lot higher with his help. Since he declined my offer to give him a shout out, I won't mention him by name, but since I'm like totally the editor-in-chief around here, ooh, I kind of like how that sounds. Anyways, he can't stop me from saying this much. If you're seeing this, thanks a lot, man. I really mean it. Your help has been greatly appreciated while I've been trying to get this whole thing up and going. And yeah, I'm not really good at these things, so thanks again. I should probably stop here, or I'm likely just going to keep on rambling. So with that, I hope to catch you all later. Bye for now.